What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is part 4, and today's commentary topic is Call of Duty at its current state. So this is basically with Black Ops 2, that's where my focus will be at. I might mention a couple of other Call of Duty games later in the commentary, but I'll try to keep my focus on Black Ops 2. Because like I said, it's the current state of Call of Duty, and I gotta tell you guys, it's not looking good for Call of Duty Ghosts. But anyway, if you are going to get butthurt, please leave the video now. This is my experience with Call of Duty. This is not, how everybody feels or how everybody should feel. This is my experience. So I know some people feel the same way, some people don't, and some people are kind of 50-50. So if you are the person who easily gets butthurt, then leave the video. But if not, stay, enjoy, and we can have a discussion. But this is Call of Duty at its current state. So, let me start from the beginning. When Black Ops 2 came out, I was so happy and excited for this game. After Modern Warfare 3, I was just like so bummed out. I just wanted a fantastic game. And I know Treyarch did a fantastic job with Black Ops 1, in my opinion. Dude, I loved Black Ops 1, my favorite Call of Duty game to date. And I was just like, okay, yeah, it's Treyarch's turn again. They're going to exceed my expectations with Black Ops 2. This is going to be such a phenomenal game.
Kill confirmed.
And on day 1 of Black Ops 2, I made a first impressions video. I wrote some thoughts down. I played the single player. I played some zombies. I played multiplayer. And I warned Treyarch about a few problems in the game. I talked about hipfire. It was crazy OP. And I thought at the time the connection was good. Because basically everybody had a 4-bar. Okay? And the connection seemed alright. A lot of people were playing at that time because the game was brand new, right? And the connection seemed alright, and I thought that you had to aim a little bit in front of your opponent to kill them. Lead them a little bit. But really, it was the broken camera angles. 6 months later, we start to see people upload these videos, and we notice it. The camera angles, they're broken. They're so broken, dude. It's ridiculous. And then we have the horrible lag and lag compensation on top of that. So it's just a bad mix, So like I said, 6 months later, we have all of these problems, camera angles, people trolling and using glitches, abusing items in the game in their favor, and it's just horrible. It's horrible. It doesn't make any sense. And the devs do nothing. They have not yet patched. I'm not talking about little things that bug me or other people. I'm talking about the game-breaking problems with Black Ops 2, like the camera angles. There might not be anything that Treyarch can do, but you know what? I would rather have Treyarch come out and say, you know what, guys? We fucked up on this, and we can't fix this. But what we can do is give you guys better matchmaking, or here, we're gonna nerf these guns instead of nerfing the SMGs, when the real problem is shotguns, pistols, and snipers. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have not patched the game-breaking problems. I would have been fine if they came out and said, we fucked up on this, we can't fix it, so enjoy the game, and that's that. I would have been fine with that. But then they go ahead and throw these microtransactions at us like, no, dude, your game's broken, your game's shit, people abuse almost everything in the game, and it's ridiculous. I'm not having fun, so I'm not going to buy it. I'm not supporting you. I'm not supporting your game. And before I get off track, man, that's that, okay? So, we're done. Now, like I was saying, they haven't patched the game-breaking problems, the camera angles, the connections, and then we have the horrible weapon balancing issues. Like the overpowered secondaries, the hip fire, the shotguns, snipers, pistols. But what do? They buff the overpowered guns and nerf the crappy guns. It makes no sense. What happened to secondaries only being a secondary? A last resort. You know, the best balanced Call of Duty game, in my opinion, is Black Ops 1. But then they have overpowered, camper-friendly, and just flat-out silly items like the EMP grenades that penetrate through an entire building, target finders that take away the entire fun and just entire method of what you're supposed to do in Black Ops 2. You know, all you have to do is click one button. You know, why take away half of the game? Really, that's what you're doing, is taking away half of the game, because all you have to do is just shoot. You see them, because let's be honest here, half of the people who use, probably not even half, probably 90 or maybe 99% of the people who use target finders, okay, let's go ahead and say all of them. All of the people who use target finders probably would never, ever see half the people they would in the scope when it comes up because of the red triangles. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they have the target finders, the overpowered secondaries, and the Cap 40s that work as primaries, and, you know, other secondaries that you can basically use as a primary, like the TAC 45, the 5, I mean, like, basically all the pistols. Like, they're not nerfing these overpowered weapons. And then they want to promote movement, but yet they add things like the target finder, the assault shield for people that camp behind with claymores and shock charges, and just have a big setup where you can camp. You know, there's little things that bug me personally. Then there are the huge things that bother every player that plays Black Ops 2. Like the camera angles, the connections. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to rant, you know, and I hate bashing Call of Duty. But, you know, these guys, you guys deserve it, man. Call of Duty devs, you deserve it, because you continue to put out shitty products each year. And you do the same thing. And then you turn around and expect us to buy these microtransactions and the DLC. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? Your sales are down in Call of Duty Ghosts. I wonder why. Grand Theft Auto, dude, beat your record. And I just can't see you guys coming back from that. You have a lot of competition this year with Battlefield 4, Titanfall is around the corner, you know, Grand Theft Auto 5, just blowing my mind, dude. You have a lot of competition, and I don't see you guys living on much longer. You know, like I said, I bash on Call of Duty because, you know, somebody's got to do it. I know there are people who do it a lot, but you just have to have more people bash on it, because if the developers don't see you guys bashing on the game, they're not going to fix the product. It's as simple as that. But, you know, like I said, I hate bashing, but you guys got to fix your game. You got to fix your product. And I bash on everything I play from time to time. But, you know, this commentary is kind of long here. You guys just gotta fix your shit. That's all. You know, this is my experience with Black Ops 2 currently. And they don't care for the game. It's all about that money. You know, so Call of Duty is basically their own killer. That's a Call of Duty killer right there, people. So thank you so much for watching. I'm out of here. And, of course, as always, in the meantime, have a great time fragging.